Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about Greyscale and how freaking amazing it is. This is my first ever YouTube video, so don't hate too much. Very nasally because of my hay fever, so bear with me on that one. But let's get to the point of this video instead of me rambling, because I hate when people do that. Grayscale is amazing because you spend way less time on creating your work. My personal opinion is the more time I spend on doing my work, the less I actually want to finish it. I start hating the actual piece and I want to move on to the next one and the next one and the next one without actually finishing anything that I started, which is really annoying because then I don't end up finishing anything, and it's a waste of time because then I lose the passion. When I first started looking up how to use the Wacom tablet, how to do digital stuff, I remember a lot of the videos that I came across, and I'm not gonna hate on anyone, I'm just saying a lot of the comments said that you should avoid grayscale. So I listened to that because if someone's obviously an experienced artist, you're more likely to listen to them because you think they know what they're talking about. But I think the quality of the grayscale is downplayed. If you spend enough time on it and learn how to use it properly, you'll soon see how easy and effortless it actually is. To me, it's all about layers. Don't be scared to experiment. Don't be afraid to use 50 layers because you're trying to play it safe. Because that's the mistake I used to make a lot of the time. I start a new piece and do everything on one layer, and if something flopped, I'll be like, oh damn it, now I have to delete the whole thing because I couldn't fix it and I wasn't bothered to fix it. But I'd say definitely take your time with doing your artwork, with getting to know grayscale. It's just the easiest thing though, honestly, because compared to my other work that I'd spend 5 hours on, not joking, like even 8 hours on, crazy amount of times, now I can do it in 20 minutes. Seriously, it's just time efficient and it's so beneficial. I feel like a lot of us are working long hours, we come back home, we want to do something arty so we don't lose the actual passion. Also, it's very important to not be intimidated by other artists, because I remember when I first started doing this, I used to be on YouTube, spend hours on YouTube looking up artists and how amazing they are at digital work and all that. But with practice, you actually start, you become comfortable and you start liking your style. Obviously here you can see I'm just doing a rough sketch. I'm not too bothered with anything. Nothing has to look perfect because it's a cartoon. I used to be a perfectionist. I used to have so many pieces that were so realistic, and I love that because I wanted people to know that realistic work is really hard. Yes, you have to spend hours on it, but it didn't really show my potential because I didn't use my imagination. I just copied what I saw in front of me. I used pictures and I thought I was, quality. It's still very hard because I would spend like 12 hours on one piece. I'm not trying to say it's rubbish because I still love it, but I just haven't done it for a long time, and ever since I started playing around with the digital work and spend some time on doing cartoons and all that stuff, doing stuff in my imagination, it really helped me. So I just started playing around with tones, seeing what works. That's the benefit of grayscale, because you can see the light, like you can see the lighter colours and the darker colours, you know where the shade is, you know where the shadow is and all that stuff. Because I used to draw a lot with a pencil, that was the only colour I'd use, like the grey tones. So it was beneficial for me personally, because I feel like if you're good at drawing with pencil, you'll be great at using grayscale, because you're still working with your greys. You're looking at different shadows. Where is the shadow forming? and nothing has to be perfect. Just go for it, I'd say. With me here, I'm just scribbling. It's literally just scribbling, and at the end it's actually quite refined, and you just get the bit by bit. Don't stress yourself out too much, because every time I look at the page, when it's empty, nothing's on it, I don't actually have any ideas of what to do. I just start drawing. Like, let's say you could just start drawing a circle, because everything's pretty much a circle. Just start doing shapes until you get ideas of what you actually want to do. Where do you want to go with it? Make your own shapes. These leaves that I'm making look rubbish, yes I know. However, it's a new type of leaf I just made up, and I'm actually happy with it, the way it came out at the end, you'll see. So, you know, just go for it. At the end, it's just getting your tones right. That's what it is. Looking at the different reflections. That's why I love playing around with really dark colours and really light colours. So it shows all the different shadows. You can even make something look sparkly by adding the white. And over here my laptop starts spazzing out. But this is what I wanted to show you, that this was a mistake, right? However, I was just going to cut it out. But it ended up looking good. So keep the mistakes. It's a layer, you can always get rid of it, but keep the mistakes, I'd say. If you really don't like it at the end, delete them, but just don't be afraid to experiment. I didn't want to make the video too long as well, so there will be a part 2 where I actually start working with the colours, but I didn't want it to drag on for like 40 minutes just rambling on. A lot of people usually, when they start perfecting a work, they delete the layer where there was a little sketch they made. I actually keep that because I pretty much like it. I try to fade out a little bit, mix it in with the actual picture that I'm making, but I like it. It depends what it is. If I want it to look really realistic and it's actually like a person I'm making, then yeah, I get rid of that obviously, but just keep it in. Well, it's up to you, but I just like it. I like the effect. It just looks interesting. Thank you so much for watching, and as I said, there will be a part 2 coming out very soon where I actually show you the outcome of my work and what it ended up looking like.